Have you ever wondered why young kids are better than adults in learning new things like language? It's because of something what we call a critical period, during which kids have a very different learning mechanism compared to adults. And it's very important for us to understand how this critical period works if we want to treat learning disabilities in kids. I'll give you a rat size example. So these young rat pups, they can easily remember an odor, say for example peppermint here, if we stroke their back with a paintbrush. Now, the stroking back mimics their mother's love and care. So later on, if you test them on a tray with no odor on one side and peppermint odor on the other side, they start crawling towards the peppermint, meaning that they remembered this odor is associated with something good, their mother. Now, there is a very important chemical, you may have heard the name, noradrenaline, which is very important for this kind of learning. It's the same stuff that's secreted in our body, creates our heartbeat, and keeps us awake and alert. So noradrenaline, when we stroke the back with a paintbrush, it releases in their brain, and it helps to create this memory. Now, very interestingly, when these pups cross their critical period, that is 2 weeks of age, they stop learning this completely. Now, that's a really interesting situation where you can see all other conditions are same. It's the same peppermint odor, same rat pup, it's the same paintbrush, same noradrenaline. Then why do they stop learning right exactly at 2 weeks of age? That is an important question, and my research seeks answer to this. So what I did, I used an electrode, you can see there, to record the electrical activity from the brain cells of these pups' brain's odor center, and I recorded their electrical activity, which looks like the downward peak highlighted in red. Now, electrical activity, it is like language, a method of communication between two brain cells. The more they speak to each other, the more are the chances that memory will be formed. My research shows that noradrenaline, it dramatically increases the electrical activity of these brain cells, as you can see in bottom right. So thus, noradrenaline helps to create the memory in younger pups. But in older pups, the brain cells, they actually lose their ability to respond to noradrenaline by increasing the electrical activity. And that's the reason why when they cross 2 weeks of age, that is the critical period, they stop learning completely. My research shows an important insight how we learn things in our younger days, and this knowledge will be critical to prevent and treat learning disabilities in kids in future. Thank you.